does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home,
I just sold my car.
on your phone,
I just got pre-approved.
I just scheduled an oil change.
whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
Is your business ready to tackle today's IT and cybersecurity challenges? At Cyber Advisors, we specialize in keeping companies secure and running smoothly. From proactive cybersecurity solutions to 24/7 IT support, we're here to help. Visit cyberadvisors.com/hockey for a free discovery call.
They'll tell you, if you stay and play high school hockey, you won't make it to the next level. They rarely talk about how special it is to play for your community. To represent where you came from, to wear your school's colors, working one-on-one with coaches, and best of all, playing with your best friends. It can be difficult to know if you're hitting the mark. But when you're hitting the mark, you'll know. Custom hockey jerseys proudly made in the USA.
Some matzo pizzas are made in the heart of America's dairyland, Kaukauna, Wisconsin. Every brewpub pizza is made with the highest quality meat and veggie toppings. Then bombarded with over half a pound of award-winning Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. Snag a slice of brewpub pizza at the concession stand or enjoy a whole pizza conveniently located in the frozen pizza section of your local grocery store. Brewpub, lots of matzo pizzas, the ingredients for a great time.
Generally speaking, water is a better fluid to use to rehydrate with. A big part of the importance of hydration is hydrating before the race rather than during the race. So, the hydration before a long distance race in particular really starts the day before the race, probably almost 24 to 36 hours before the race to be completely hydrated.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah.
Even that one?
Even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
Since 1933, 3 generations of Kozlaks have wined and dined Minnesotans with great food and impeccable service. Located in historic northeast Minneapolis, Jack's is open for happy hour, dinner, and a tasty weekend brunch. With a world-class bar and a spectacular outdoor patio, your dining experience will be both memorable and delicious.
They'll tell you, if you stay and play high school hockey, you won't make it to the next level. They rarely talk about how special it is to play for your community. To represent where you came from, to wear your school's colors, working one-on-one with coaches, and best of all, playing with your best friends. It can be difficult to know if you're hitting the mark. But when you're hitting the mark, you'll know. Custom hockey jerseys proudly made in the USA.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Hey, how's it going?
Great.
On defense, number 8, Grayson Graham. On defense, number 17, Dane Hensler. At forward, number 3, Matson Gurman. At forward, number 13, Bruxley Schofield. And starting at center for the Predators, number 66, Bjorn Newman. Here come the rest of the Predators. They are coached by Tyler Schofield. And now for today's home team, the Minnetonka Skippers, starting in goal number 5, Espen Jacobson. On defense, number 71, Carter Thompson. On defense, number 33, Connor Murphy. At forward, number 97, Gus Gerke. At forward, number 11, Evan Loeffler. And starting at center for the Skippers, number 24, Will Rydessel. Now let's welcome out the rest of the Skippers. The Skippers are coached by Nick Heiberg. We'll now ask that you please rise as you are able. Remove your caps for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
Jaws.
Back at Super Rink number 5, and we have the Platinums now. The semifinals are first of 2 games involving Woodbury, which is something we'll be talking about throughout this contest. Woodbury Royal 24-4 in their 4 games. All their games end in running time, taking on Minnetonka 18-5 goal differential. They're also undefeated. I am joined by the great one, Tony Scott, and your thoughts on this game and on Dane Hensler in particular.
He's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. That's all I'm going to say. You'll see it. He put on a clinic yesterday, and he'll put on another one today, I bet.
Gus Gerke comes in and takes a shot saved by Kyler Helmberger in goal for Woodbury. Right off the face-off, Espen Jacobson in goal for Minnetonka. 14 goals for a defenseman in this tournament. We'll see how he does it.
He's more of a rover than a defenseman. He just goes wherever Dane wants to go.
Well, that makes sense, as the puck is played all the way down the ice and Woodbury's charged with icing. So
he's not a selfish player. He's just a good player. And I might make the most bold statement I've ever made. If they win the championship, I think we may witness the best squirt hockey player in the YHH history. And I've seen a lot of good squirt hockey players.
Really? Okay, well,
he just takes over a game. He just takes over a game. And I've seen Bobby Rink. I've seen Brock Faber. I've seen the best of them here on YHH. And I've never seen a kid who can just take over.
All right, play is in the Minnetonka zone, and here is the aforementioned Hensler shooting, and he's over the top this time. Puck goes over to the far side, and now a centering pass bounces to the near side, and a swipe at it there by Jorn Newman, and that goes over the top. Here's a slapper from the left point, and that goes down off the defense. The far side as Bruxley Schofield had a rip at it, now out at center. And now here is Gerke backhanding it ahead for Minnetonka. Now back over to the near side for Dane Hensler. 14 goals, 2 assists, 16 points in this event, and here he comes over the line. Hensler gets to the circle, closes in, backhanded shot, and somehow stopped on the goal line by Espen Jacobson.
How did that not go in?
I don't know.
And I'm not saying that was the greatest play I've ever seen a squirt hockey player make, but somehow that little bouncing puck gave Jacobson all kinds of trouble.
Yeah, that's the objective, isn't it? Is the puck contested along the near boards now. And how much ice time will he ordinarily see in a game?
He'll get half and half. They have 4D, so he'll be out there half the time.
Okay. Out to center ice, and Marta Tikhnenko with 6 assists leads the team and plays it in.
You're starting to learn how to pronounce that last name, aren't you?
I am.
She's as good as her brother, maybe better.
Yeah. Well, that's a good hockey-playing family.
Oh, yeah.
And now Minnetonka will carry out to center ice, and a pass to the near side. Aaron Moss over the line, and it's offside. So we'll hit game reset. We played 1 minute and 49 seconds of the first period, and no score between Minnetonka and Woodbury. What are your thoughts on the Silvers we've just seen? We saw Chaska Chanhassen and St. Louis Park win today.
So talented. They're so talented.
I love Chaska. I love that team.
Yeah.
I think they're really balanced.
And St. Louis Park's coached by Bob Evers, who's coached in the St. Louis Park area forever. He's coached them all in St. Louis Park.
Couple of nicely balanced teams there, and both going to running time in their games earlier this morning to win. And now here, meanwhile, it's picked up by Liam Egan, and then he tries to feed the left, and he does. Over the line they come, and poked away from Easton Patet in the corner. Now back up the wall, and here is Jack Anderson for Minnetonka. They come out to center, and trying to weave in on the right. There's Anderson getting past the defender, shooting, and he puts it wide of Helmberger's goal.
Jack Anderson can do it all. He can do it all.
Now played back into the Minnetonka zone, and here's a race for it, and it'll be Carter Thompson winning it. He goes behind the goal, and now pass to the far side for Evan Loeffler out to center. That's stolen away, and here comes Woodbury over the line, and a poke check at the last moment knocks it off Hensler's stick as Brady Markowitz makes the play. Now they come off the wall, and now behind the Minnetonka goal as they start to settle in a little bit here. Drop pass to the left point, and a shot and a stick save by Espenson, who wears number 5, a fun number for a goaltender, as Owen Sieben had that shot. And now here comes Minnetonka. Now in the far wing, Rory Holloway. No, check that. Loeffler puts it back up the slot. Here's Rydasol in the corner, and he goes behind the net. Out the near side, he has Gerke in the circle, then throws it across low, and it winds up going through the crease to the far boards.
You had this Tonka team a couple weeks ago over at the XL Energy Center, didn't you, Jeff?
Yes, we did. And so a second time looking at them, and here is Hensler over the line. He goes down, and the puck is picked up there by Lemire and played ahead, and now here comes Gerke, and he's over the line. Centering pass, loose at the right edge, and behind the net, Gerke puts it right back into the slot. And now controlled on the near side. Holloway drops it to Murphy at the left point and plays it down. And now loose along the wall, finally played behind the net and played over to Tikhnenko. Go ahead.
Isn't it always funny? The best player is the one who always gets loose, right?
Isn't that funny? Coincidental how that works out.
Loose puck, all of a sudden there's the best player on Tonka with the puck on his stick.
Now back to the half boards. On the near side now behind the net, Tikhnenko centers it, and Espenson gets over to cover it up. Sneaky little centering pass there. You never know what's going to happen if you bank it off somebody in front.
Yeah, Gerke had 4 goals on Friday against a really good Vegas Junior Knights team. You never know how those Sunbelt teams are going to look. These kids were good, really good from Las Vegas.
And Gerke had enough to be better, and the puck out to center ice, and a pass across will be picked up there by Tikhnenko. And a pass now to the near side. And Ehrman over to Newman over the line. Here's a shot. Espenson with the save, and he's going to be busy today, I have a feeling, as the puck comes to center ice. Played back by Gehrman, and now loose at the defense. Played over to the near side, and here's Bjorn Newman over the line. Newman takes a shot, and it hit the post on the right side. I thought that had banked in. And
hit the post hard, too.
Sure did. And over the line, Minnetonka plays it ahead with Jack Anderson, and now we'll go after it. Hard enough to knock the goal off its moorings, wouldn't you think, Tony?
Or it's magnets.
No. Back comes Woodbury. Through the middle, that's an inside joke. And here's Grayson Graham over the line, poked at by Murphy. And behind the net it goes, controlled now by Knox Nibby.
You would have to watch a lot of hockey to get that one.
You would have to watch it
on YHH.
Yep, yeah, and have to be old enough to understand the reference. Now a centering pass, and Espenson somehow makes a smother in front of the goal, and we'll get a face-off. 6:26 to go.
So I've been raving about Hensler the entire broadcast.
Yes.
And as the competition is going to get tougher as he marches through this tournament, so will his goal scoring will go down, and it's gone down a bit. They've kind of found a way to keep him at bay a little bit.
All right. Woodbury's game's 5-0 over Orono, 6-1 over Edina Green, 6-1 over Rochester Red, 7-2 over Thief River Falls. So they know where the net is, clearly, and Hensler's been a huge part of that, involved in 16 of those 24 goals. Now at center ice, Liam Egan trying to play it, and now it comes to the near side and controlled over the line by Sawyer Selesky, and he takes a shot, and that goes off the defenseman Nibby and wide. Minnetonka with 6 minutes to go in the period plays out to center, and Hensler now has possession on the near side. Dane Hensler into the zone, ahead for Selesky. Now a shot, and it's over the top of the goal from Egan. Now played to the boards on that side, and here's Thompson. Carter Thompson plays it up the wall. Minnetonka trying to break out and can't. Thompson with a second try, flips it ahead, and it goes back into the Woodbury zone deep to the left with 5.5 to go. No icing there, and it's controlled by Woodbury behind the net. Now at center ice, Minnetonka will try to hold at center, but it's picked up, and over the line, a shot by Jax Nodal winds up going off the defense. Here's Markowitz for Minnetonka up the middle, and they break to center ice. Markowitz over the line. Jamison Bowl closing in, goes down, and winds up against the left post. A puck is in front of the net, and now a pass to neutral ice is going to be claimed going back into the zone by Charlie Lemire for Minnetonka. With under 5 minutes to go, scoreless first period. Lemire spins in the corner, and now plays it up the wall for Holloway. Tries to touch it out of the zone and can't. And Holloway takes a player in against the boards very gently. Behind the goal, here's Lemire clearing up the near side, and now it's held in at the right point by Carter Wyeth, who plays it behind the goal. And here's Markowitz from Minnetonka. Pass up the middle and out to center ice. Tipped by Wyeth. Back deep into the zone, and going after it for Woodbury Schofield. Now he will bank it ahead, and here's Gehrman at center. Lost out to Anderson, but only for a moment. Now back into the zone, and Anderson comes over to help out. Now Schofield over the Minnetonka line. Schofield plays it around Thompson, and it's picked away. And back comes Minnetonka at center. A pass gets underneath the stick of John Polovitz, and it goes the length.
You got some challenges as a play-by-play with these two teams, don't you? You got a blue numbers on a black sleeve, and then Minnetonka's got no numbers on their sleeve.
Yes.
Thank God they got names on the back of their.
Well, you can take a look at Chaska Chanhassen. It came out in their purples and blacks.
It's bad. It's bad. It's really hard. I almost cheer against the Stormhawks.
Well, I'm of the opinion, I've jokingly said this before, that at this level, if you tuck in your jersey, it should be a minor penalty.
It should be.
It's over the line. Minnetonka throwing it in front for Edlofsson, and it doesn't connect.
Very evenly played game so far.
Oh, yes. And we've seen the quality of Minnetonka earlier at the Sunday skate at XL Energy Center. Here's Anderson stealing it over the line, long shot, and that deflects off a defenseman who lost his stick. And now it winds up behind the goal and cleared over to the far side for Schofield on the wall. And with 3.5 minutes to go, a pass is picked up by Gehrman and now played into the Minnetonka zone. And Jacobson couldn't make the freeze there. Thompson picks it up, then lost it in the circle. And now Anderson throws a hit as it goes behind, or as close to a hit as you get at this level. Now cleared around to the near side, and Minnetonka will pick it up with Murphy. And a rink-wide pass to center ice. And here's Jack Anderson playing it into the zone. Less than 3 minutes to go in the first period. Here's Gehrman now leaving it, and Hensler over the line. Hensler closes, shoots. Espenson makes the save, and it comes off to the left boards. Now cleared up the wall and out to center, and here comes Gerke over the Woodbury line. Turned the defender, looks it, drops it up the slot. He put it in the skates of Loeffler, and now played to center ice, and here comes Woodbury back the other way. Liam Egan forced wide by Markowitz, who took the puck off him. Minnetonka back, and Markowitz still in possession, takes the shot, and that climbs the stick of Tikhnenko and goes over the glass and out of play.
This is the first time I've seen this. I got a great view from up here, but it seems like when Hensler gets the puck, they have an extra defender or player who's just standing in the slot, making it an extra orange cone to go around, which just makes it more difficult for him to get a good play off the puck.
Gerke, well, we'll watch for that then. Lost possession and now played out to center, and Minnetonka in possession, 2:09 to go, and it's banked off the wall, and unable to come up with it is Rydesel, and now back comes Woodbury down the near wing. Easton Pettit cannot control it, now played over the line, and after it there is Tikhnenko into the corner. Watched there by Rydesel behind the goal, who won the puck. Rydesel now feeds the circle on the far side for Loeffler. Back down for Will Rydesel behind the goal. Comes to the near side with 1:40 to go in the first period, and out to center. Here is a chance as Selesky throws it across, but they're changing lines. And it comes into the zone and controlled now behind the goal by Nibby for Minnetonka. Plays it up the wing and out to center for Gerke. Outlet pass into the middle, and over the line is Bull. To the far side, Jamison Bull shoots, and that's over the top. Comes to the near side, and Minnetonka looking for space. Here's a shot that's deflected and goes wide of the goal off the stick of Lemaire. Now up the slot it comes, and Woodbury picks it up with just over a minute to go in the period. And here they come with Crowley. Over the line, Logan Crowley, and he winds up in the corner as we hit the last minute of play in the period as Sieben returns it around to the near side with 55 seconds to play, and Minnetonka looking to get out of the zone through Bull, and it comes to center. Bull plays it to the right for Holloway. In the center circle, he's over the line now. Holloway takes a shot, dipping shot, saved there by the goaltender, Helmberger, and the rebound steered behind the net. Here comes Woodbury, and here comes Hensler over the line. He toe drags, he goes in, and that is a marvelous goal by Dane Hensler. Tony is as advertised. Wow.
Well, so much for the three defenders back. They only had two that time, and you saw what happened. Hensler took it to the house.
There's unusually high level of skill there on that goal. And it comes at 11 minutes and 30 seconds of the first period. 1-0 Woodbury.
I think it's safe to say that was unassisted.
I think it was assisted by God, perhaps.
Maybe. Yes. Good one. I like that.
And now Minnetonka back. 20 seconds to go, and Anderson cuts over the line. Takes a shot. Stick save Helmberger off to the right. So the talented Jack Anderson trying to respond right away for Minnetonka, and it winds up played ahead to center by, well, not out, actually. Catch my breath here. It's a little fast for me. Now a shot, and was wide of the net of Helmberger as the period comes to an end, and our scores: Dane Hensler 1, Minnetonka 0 at the first intermission.
What a great period. We'll be back here in just a minute on YHH.
Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Right back at Schwann Super Rink number 5 after the first period. Dane Hensler with his 15th goal of this tournament at the 11:30 mark of the first period, unassisted goal, and Woodbury has the lead. They outshot Minnetonka 8-4 in the first period. And we're underway in the second period. Gerke tries to take it straight to the net, and it's offside. And get a face-off at neutral ice after only 6 seconds. With Tony Scott, Jeff Pappas with you with the semifinal. And if the rest of it is this good,
what's that?
For the rest of the Platinum is
oh
this
my
good,
gosh, it will be. It will
fun
be.
afternoon for you. Now played towards Gerke and a little bit too far into the Woodbury zone. Tikhnenko up the wing, and a one-touch pass to center ice is picked up. And Rydisel cannot make the play as it comes back into the Minnetonka zone, and now out to center. Finally, it'll run all the way back into the Woodbury zone, and then cleared the length of the ice. And back for it for Minnetonka's Murphy. Now behind the net, a giveaway and a wraparound attempt. Dies at the left edge of the crease, but Woodbury still trying to throw it towards the front of the net, and it's picked up there. We're going to get a penalty on Bjorn Newman, probably for a hook, and that is the case, and Minnetonka will get the game's first power play.
Only 1-minute penalties. So what do you think of that, Jeff?
I think with 12-minute periods, that makes sense, but
I'm not a fan of it. It
Aren't
just
you?
seems like by the time they get the puck on their stick and situated, the power play is over.
It's over, yeah. Well, we saw power play goals in both games earlier in the Silvers.
Well, we saw a bunch of them yesterday, that's for sure.
Now, from the draw behind the net, controlled by Graham for Woodbury. And it's picked up now by Rowan Orpin, who takes a shot. That knocked in the air and lands in the slot area. And
dude,
now it's loose in the crease, and somehow that stays out of the net as Helmberger made a save. I didn't see who shot it. We have some folks here that are looking for a place to sit, but they're obstructing our view, so we have to do the best we can with what we've got. And now face off to the left of the goal. Minnetonka nearly tying it up. Here's Markowitz shooting. Pad save, rebound. Gerke can't reach it, and it comes behind the goal, banked off the wall, and Loeffler will hold, dropping it to the right point, and a shot by Markowitz goes wide, and here is Hensler. And he's got it behind the goal. Gerke wants to come in on him, and now it's played all the way down the ice, and it will go wide of the goal for an icing call with 15 seconds of power play left and 10:23 to go in the second period.
So I just took some notes here.
Okay.
There are 4 skippers that are on the team from last year. Gerke, Rydisel, Murphy, and Thompson all were victors of the Squirtacular last year. See if they can do a repeat.
So they are hot for a repeat, and here's a shot by Thompson. It's loose in front, they score! And Minnetonka has tied the game up. And I believe that's Rydisel with the goal in front, and it is 1-1 power play goal for Minnetonka. How do you like that?
It was pretty. They just fired it off the back wall. Rydisel snuck in and got it by Helmberger to tie it 1-1.
So Rydisel, it's a power play goal, and it comes at the 1:43 mark of the second period, and we are tied at 1. Play in the Minnetonka zone, and now it comes out to center ice. Let's get the announcement. Thompson gets the only assist. So Rydisel with the goal, and Thompson assisting on the power play at 1:43, and now it's back deep into the Woodbury zone, and icing is called on Minnetonka. 9:45 left in the second period. Shots are 8-5, and it's game on.
I think the key to this game has been how to neutralize Dane Hensler, and so far Almost halfway through the game, they've done a nice job.
But it only takes one.
I know.
One moment, as you have said, and that skill level.
But he's only had one grade A chance. Like last night, he had 7 or 8 and converted on 4.
Now from the face-off, shot blocked off the stick of Tikhnenko, and Minnetonka out to center ice and over the line. Gerke unloads, and that goes off the defender. Got his own rebound, threw it in front for Evan Loeffler, and it winds up going through to the near side. So Minnetonka again pressing. And now down low, it's Rydesdale with it, looking to center. He has Gerke in front. He tried to go short side with it and wound up putting it through the goal crease. Now here's Gerke, and he can't reach it as the puck was behind him. Woodbury comes back, and it's played in by Schofield on the near side. Schofield going in, takes a shot. Jacobson out to save, wraparound attempt. Jacobson gets to the left post, and now Gerke will relay it, but not out of the zone. And here comes Hensler shooting, and that winds up going off the traffic. To the near boards, 8:50 to go in the second period. Hensler at center. Comes over the line. Hensler works in and leaves a drop pass. Schofield plays it across to the right point. Here's a shot that's blocked from Graham off the traffic, and the puck is cleared back into the Woodbury zone, and back comes Graham for it. 8.5 to go in the second period. Hensler over the Minnetonka line, and it's offside. And we'll get a face-off at neutral ice.
When you got numbers and Dane Hensler, you cannot be offside. That's an unforced error by the Predators there.
It's kind of like forgetting to put the peanut butter in your cookies. As the puck loose at center ice, and now controlled finally by Aaron Maas. Over the line they come, and it's Holloway, but it's broken up. And out to center ice, loose in the center circle. Egan had it poke checked away and back deep into the Woodbury zone. And now around behind the goal, and Maas will get there first. Tried to feed up the wall, and they'll play for it in the Woodbury end. Now out to center ice. And here's Hensler over the line, takes a shot, and that ran up the stick of the defender, knocks Nibian off the glass. Back to the center ice area, and Graham for Woodbury. Graham over the line, gets to the slot, tried a toe drag and lost it there as Nibby finally poked it away from him. And out to center where Hensler feeds over to the right. Now Egan after it. And now played into the neutral ice area, sweeping at it is Bull. And now picked up finally by Woodbury, and they will carry over the line and play it in, rink wide. After it there, Nibby in the corner. And he has it behind the goal, 7:20 to go in the second period, and a 1-1 tie. And a giveaway comes in front. Espenson out to poke it to the high slot, picked up by Tikhnenko. And there's a shot right on, and a save made by Espen Jacobson. Keeps us 1-1.
We're almost halfway through the game, and shots on goal are 9-5. Shows you how tightly played this game has been.
Yes. You know, there weren't a lot of shots in the other two games in the Silvers.
It doesn't hurt that Brad and Robin are in the box, and they are stingy on what a shot on goal constitutes.
St. Louis Park scoring 6 goals on 13 shots in the first game.
It's probably more like 23, but these guys
well
are
been
stingy.
Now played behind the net and over to the near side as Nodal tries to play it down. Now it swatted behind the net by Jacobson. Now towards the right point, and finally chipped out to center. And here's Tikhnenko. And over the line a little bit too far for Owen Sieben, and it comes back behind the goal. Thompson
I thought
after.
that was outside. I thought that was icing.
Now out to center, and here is Jack Anderson over the line. Anderson gets to the wall and then disappears from sight. Now behind the goal, controlled by Woodbury. Patet plays it ahead, and now down the far wing they come. They get to the blue line as Wyeth tries to play it in. Minnetonka gains possession, and here's Anderson on the near side. Jack Anderson over the line, flips it in and heads for the bench as they get a change. Coming up on the halfway mark of the period, and Tikhnenko will start up. That's a nice move. And at center ice, Tikhnenko with a full head of steam over the line, shoots and didn't miss by much there, and it winds up going out of play. But what a nice luxury when you see you got Hensler coming off the ice and Tikhnenko coming on. one of the two can be out there all the time.
Life is good if you're the
Sure is.
Woodbury coaching staff.
Good talent out there as Egan on the face-off for Woodbury wins the draw, but the puck picked up by Gerke and played out to center. Now controlled by Grayson Graham, and now finally played to the near boards, and Schofield swings one rink wide, and that's offside. So
I hate to project teams and stuff like that, but 2 years from now, the talent on Woodbury Black and Woodbury Royal will be whittled down to one team. We saw that Woodbury team at the XL Energy Center. This one might even be better in 2 years.
Why, they are got to be excited about it if they can keep everybody at home. And
amen to that, Jeff.
Boy, the Bantam programs are going to be in impressive shape in a very short time. Here's Gerke over the line, plays it ahead, and now Newman banks it off the wall, stolen by Gerke. And then he, in turn, has his pocket picked, and it comes out to center ice. 5.5 minutes to go, and over the line is Gehrman. And he goes in and shoots. Oh, and he put it right through. And it winds up out to center ice. Graham back over to the far side for Hensler. And now Hensler over the line. Hensler closing and is trapped from behind by Gerke, but threw it across anyway. And a shot. Jacobson saves, looks behind him. Where is it? And it's loose, and they score! Never did get it stopped. And it's that man again, Dane Hensler, making it 2-1.
Dane Hensler's a mean. He's mean. Like, those garbage goals are for Tony Scott. Those are the goals I scored, and he's taking them even from those. I grew up playing with Tom Shorsky. I scored 50 goals like that in a season because Tom couldn't finish a goal. I'd tap it in. Dane doesn't even give his teammates that opportunity.
Well, someone's got to score them, right? So 2-1 Woodbury, and it's played back into the zone with less than 5 minutes to go in the period. Shots are 11-5 for Woodbury. And now play up the wall, and it's picked up by Nibby. Let's get the goal. Gehrman and Schofield get assists at 6:57 of the second period, and now comes towards the left point and coming down now for Woodbury, Selesky.
Shots didn't show it, but I felt like Tonka was starting to take control of this game.
And now breaking up the middle is Anderson to the right side for Bull. Over the line as Anderson cuts for the net, a shot and a save by Helmberger. Now here comes Woodbury back through the middle. Tikhnenko playing it to the right side for Egan over the line. Egan falls, Tikhnenko carries on and is now pursued by Anderson, who breaks off behind the net. Now a centering pass, and that's a creative play too. Tried to go short, the short way, and it's frozen by Espen Jacobson.
Good effort by both teams today. You know, they've played 4 games already. This is their 5th game in 3 days. I don't see any lack of energy out of either of these teams.
I see energy that I might have had when I was 10 years old, but
the only lack of energy is the staff of the YHH team right now.
Boy, I hear you. I represent that remark. Just played across. And Hensler again for Woodbury. Boy, that alarm clock went off early this
Hensler
morning.
just fell down. Everybody write that one down. Hensler just blew an edge. We can say something negative about him.
Why would I do that? As the puck is
well,
back
just
in
a rare moment. It's like a blue, it's like a blue moon. You know, it's something rare.
There you go. That would be a rarity. Hence the phrase "once in a blue moon" as it comes back.
I saw a unicorn once. I saw Dane Hensler blow an edge. It's like that, you know.
Face off coming with 3:09 to go in the second period back in the Woodbury zone. We'll see if we can have an all Woodbury final next as Woodbury Black takes on Chaska Chanhassen.
There's a kid on Woodbury Black named Logan Gliniani, and he and Hensler are like on a fast track to break Carter Crowley's tournament record. Carter, the son of Mike Crowley, with 21 points. I think that thing's going to get shattered today.
Now back into the zone, and Murphy for Minnetonka plays it to the wall. And now picked up by Minnetonka. They play it ahead, and here is a nice take by Gerke there, but he didn't wasn't able to free up space to get over the line, but carrying on is Rydisel. And here's a shot and a glove catch made by Helmberger, and we'll get a face-off.
Yeah, when the game gets tight like this, the kids start to get frustrated because they're not getting as much time and space as they're used to. A few kids are already looking at the ref like, that's a hook, that's a trip, that's a, you know. It's because their space is being taken away.
You're trying to game it already.
The refs are doing a great job. Only one penalty so far.
And a lot of skill on this ice. Played to the near board centering pass. Gerke tied up as he shoots, but gets it on goal anyway. And Helmberger makes the save.
See that? The slamming of the stick. They're just getting a little frustrated right now.
They're playing
I'm with
for
you,
it.
Gus. When you got a shot in the slot like that, you want to snipe it, not shoot it right into his pads. It's because he doesn't have as much time and space as he's used to.
From the draw, Gerke tried to play it in front, and now down the wing comes Schofield, pursued there by Nibby, who steers him wide, runs into the boards, which never loses a collision as near as I can tell. Now Minnetonka playing it to center, looking to hit Gerke on a stretch. That doesn't work out, and here's Tikhnenko playing it up the wing. Schofield to the middle, and Newman over the line. Newman shoots. Oh, good stop by Jacobson, who shot the pad out there. And that is a higher level save on the part of Espen Jacobson. Now winds up along the wall, and Schofield comes off, centers it, backhanded shot, and Jacobson saves, and no rebound. And now pushes and shoves in front of the goal, and Gerke winds up getting the last shove and is going to go to the penalty box. And Schofield goes for Woodbury, but the penalty box is not where you want Gus Gerke now.
No. But I thought it was, both of them were fighting pretty hard in front of the net. Good call.
So offsetting penalties, coincidental minors, and we stay 5 aside. 1:49 to go in the second period. And Minnetonka.
Said by a football announcer.
Said by a football announcer. It's a football day after this is over, by the way. Now here over the line, here comes Carter Thompson across. Oh, and a stop by Helmberger, who went post to post and took it away.
What a save by Helmberger. He had a couple of them yesterday were just like that. These goalies are putting on a show, aren't they?
They are. And if anybody looks at you and says, it's only squirt hockey, you can feel free to just slap them, because this is good stuff. And played behind the goal now, and Hensler picks it up, and he's leaned on there by Bull. And now around to the near side. Woodbury trying to find space in the corner, but Orpin is there for Minnetonka, digs it out, centers it, backhanded shot, they score! Bull! And it's 2-2. Jamison Bull with 1:13 to go. 10:47 is the time of the goal, and it's 2-2.
Just grinding.
Yep.
Absolute grinder goal right there. 2 rebounds. On the third one, they finally got it home.
So Minnetonka puts us back on terms at 1:13 with 1:13 to go in the second period. And now here is Tikhnenko feeding it over to the right. Let's get the goal. Orpin gets the only assist at 10:47, and it's tied up at 2. And now up the wall. It's knocked out to center ice. And here's Tikhnenko with it. Feeding the middle, and actually put it on the tape of Crowley. Plays it behind the net. Less than 40 seconds to go now as Minnetonka plays it to center ice. Tikhnenko cuts it off neatly in the center circle, but can't control it. And a poke check there, knocks the puck off Nodal's stick. And here comes Minnetonka back. It's played on into the zone by Sawyer Edlofsson with 20 seconds to go. Tikhnenko behind the goal, now comes up the middle. And Tikhnenko at center, poke checked away by Bull. And now at center, it's rescued by Gehrman over the line with 7 seconds to go. He stopped high right at the line by Rydesdale, and now with no time remaining, the puck flipped ahead, and we have ourselves a 2-2 game. Minnetonka scores twice in the second period on 5 shots, and Woodbury also held to 5 shots, Tony.
What a period. Tune in just a minute for the final period here on YHH.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah.
Even that one?
Even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
Kids grow up wanting to play hockey for their hometown. Entire communities support and cheer for the home team. Here in Minnesota, hockey and home are interconnected. If you're looking for a home builder that shares your passion for hockey, look no further than the official home partner of the Minnesota Wild, Custom One. Visit CustomOneMN.com to learn more. Custom One, home comes first.
Third period coming up. And as the late Gene Okerlund might have said, don't you dare miss it. 2-2 the score. Minnetonka and Woodbury in a good hockey game.
Really good game so far.
All right, Minnetonka scores twice in the second period. Woodbury once, both their goals by the redoubtable Dane Hensler, who has the puck now and throws it across, and the third period is underway. Here's Newman. That's poke checked away by Rydesdale and now played back into the Minnetonka zone. And Nibby. Puck out to center, and here comes Rydesdale. He's over the line, goes down, and it winds up behind the net. Played ahead, and Gehrman tried to play it out, couldn't. Minnetonka able to hold on the wall for a moment. And the puck now out to center ice, and Newman plays it across to the left. There's a chance. Schofield going in, shooting, and a sprawling save by Espen Jacobson. Now it comes out to center, and Minnetonka back. Here's Gierke over the line. Comes to the far side, puts on the brakes, now works in, takes a long shot, and a save by Helmberger off to the right boards. Good first opportunity in the period for Bruxley. Schofield, and now over the line. Here's Hensler. Going wide, getting around one, shooting. Jacobson saves, and the rebound fell right in the crease before it was cleared off to the near boards. And they'll play for it there. It winds up behind the net, and Orpin can't play it now. Minnetonka does play it. They get it past Hensler and back into the zone. Here's a race for it now as he and Orpin go after it. Comes out to center, and Schofield swatted at by Polovitz, and now it winds up loose, controlled by Grayson Graham on the far side. And Orpin is on him. He's at a good shift here on the forecheck. Orpin goes in deep, tried to leave a drop pass. Nothing doing there. It's on the wall and out to center where Lemire has it for Minnetonka. Plays it across. Just over 10 minutes now to play, and it's played ahead now by Orpin, who heads for the bench on a change. Puck shot into the zone, and now to the near side it comes. Woodbury trying to come out of the zone. It's loose at the line. Anderson had a poke at it, but is going to the bench on a change, and now it's in deep. Finally up to the right point and cleared to center ice as Selesky finds the going rough on his way to the red line. And now it's played back into the zone, and here comes Patet. Over the line, goes wide. Now goes behind the net as he's forced there by Bull. Comes out to the far side. And now a centering pass comes through to the near side as Minnetonka trying to get out of the zone. And it winds up now going deep to the left corner. And can't see a thing. Now they come off the wall. Penalty coming on Minnetonka. That's going to go against Bull. And a power play for Woodbury. Tripping is the call. 9:15 left in the third period, and Woodbury goes on the power play for the first time.
Check this now. I'm going to check the fatigue on Dane Hensler. He started the game, started the period with a 2-minute, 20-second shift. Just came off for 20 seconds. Now he's back on. Just stating the facts here. Can he sustain the type of speed and energy that he's had in the first 2 periods playing that long on the ice.
We'll find out. Schofield along the far boards. 1 minute power play for Woodbury. Played down by Graham. Now in front. Loose to Jacobson's right. Now Hensler cuts to the slot. Here's a shot. Boy, eternity to shoot there for Schofield. And now
they were all watching Hensler. Where is
Yes.
he going to be?
Yes.
And they forgot to watch the guy with the puck.
Well, the goaltender didn't, which was good for Jacobson. As here comes Woodbury over the line again to the near side. Graham leaves a drop pass, a shot off the traffic and behind. We're down to 20 seconds in the power play. It comes up the slot. Minnetonka picks it up, and Gierke will come to the near side, and he will lay it ahead. And it's controlled by Hensler. Gierke goes after him. Pass to the near side. And over the line, it's Gehrman cutting to the slot, and that's poked away, but held at the left point by Graham. Throws it in front. They score! And a power play goal. There was 1 second left in the power play. And
5-hole, Newman.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful shot.
Bjorn Newman, it is a power play goal, and Woodbury has the lead.
That's called a bonus baby for Woodbury because Dayton Hensler was barely on the ice for that one.
And the time of the goal is 3:45 of the third period. Power play, and Woodbury leads at 3-2. Now back comes Orpin over the line. Cuts to the right. Orpin shooting. Save made by Helmberger, and an immediate reply for Minnetonka, but the goaltender had the answer.
Man, Orpin's a big kid, and he's got great hands.
Face off to the left of Helmberger. Now picked up at the right point and played down the wall, and controlled finally by Woodbury's Sieben. Let's get the goal announcement. Graham gets the only assist on Newman's goal, and now the puck played out to center, and Woodbury racing in and trying to get back there is Lemire. Players go down in front, and Woodbury at the left point. Here's Tikhnenko shooting, and that's a stick save by Jacobson. Winds up behind the goal. Anderson for Minnetonka. With 7:25 to reply. Played rink wide to center, and Tikhnenko will go back for it as Minnetonka will get a line change. And Tikhnenko plays it ahead. Over the line, Crowley plays it deep, and it's picked up now and played ahead. And here is Gierke over the line. Gierke had a little dodge there, but Egan is there to pick up the refuse as the puck comes out to neutral ice. Now loose on the line and finally played to center, and Carter Thompson picks it up over the line. Thompson to the right, fires, and a glove catch by Helmberger, and we'll get a face-off with 6:51 left.
I still think Minnetonka's got 2 or 3 grade A chances in their chamber. Let's see if they can execute on one of them.
They have counter-punched twice. They now trail by 1. Behind the Woodbury goal, the puck played to the far side, and now Thompson commits, picks it up, fires, and that goes wide. And now loose along the boards, penalty coming on Minnetonka. And we're going to get a body check here, I expect.
I didn't see it. I just heard the oohs and ahs, so it must have been a pretty heavy hit by Gierke.
And it's Gierke again.
August, a.k.a. Gus.
Faceoff comes back in the Minnetonka zone, and a danger point for them here. If they fall 2 goals behind this team, it's a giant
Tough
mountain
sledding,
to climb.
that's
It's
for sure.
bad enough to be 1 goal behind them. Face-off to the left of Espen Jacobson, who's played well. From the draw, here's Hensler to the slot, and then throws it across, and fanning on it was Graham at the right edge of the goal crease. Wow, great pass. Now a centering pass comes right up the slot. Here's Hensler again. He closes, he shoots, save Jacobson, loose at the left edge, and now Bull in the circle will pick it up, and he gave it away. And here's Schofield. He can't play it in front of the net. Now Hensler at the point, trying to get around Jamison Bull. And Bull forces him back. Puck comes free and out to center. And down goes Jack Anderson. Penalty coming, and there goes the power play. Jack Anderson broke in, and no option there but to find a way to stop him, and unfortunately the body was used, and heading to the penalty box is Grayson Graham.
Jack Anderson is pleading with his coaches not to take him off the ice right now. I love hockey. I love this. Oh, now we're gonna get a timeout on from Tonka, I think.
Well, you can rest players like Jack Anderson. 5:49 left. We'll have 17 seconds of 4-on-4, and then a 43-second power play for Minnetonka. And Jack Anderson with open ice and 4-on-4. Yeah,
I like his chances.
Terrific game. 3-2 Woodbury with 5:49 left, and now the timeout. And we'll take a break here from Schwann Super Rink. 3-2 Woodbury here on the Hub.
Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Back at Schwann Super Rink number 5. Tony, is that a timeout you take?
No, I would have saved it for the last minute. I would not have taken a timeout this soon.
You got a chance?
There's only going to be like a 43-second power play. I'd save it before you get your goalie pulled and stuff like that.
Rydesdale on the faceoff for Minnetonka. Puck winds up to the wall and cleared. And racing after it, Schofield, and now controlled by Newman in the corner, and it's going to be a power play in 3 seconds for Minnetonka. 2-1, and now Minnetonka with the extra player as they come to full strength. And now down the near wing, Gerke swings it to an open wing, and Tikhnenko goes after it. 30 in the power play, but Tikhnenko is watched there by Rydesdale, who goes behind the net. Now back to the left, and it's cleared to center ice. Thompson tips it and is able to get there before Schofield and start back. Thompson over the line. Thompson, the player's breaking, and could not get the puck to Orpin, who was breaking up the slot. 13 seconds in the power play, and it winds up back in the corner. Tikhnenko reverses up the wall, and now cleared around by Egan to the near side. Held there, and Minnetonka trying to find some space as the penalty comes to an end, and now here's a break. And down the wing, it's Newman over the Minnetonka line, closing in and missing wide to the far side. 4:40 left, and it's behind the goal. Minnetonka trying to fight.
That Bjorn Newman is a tank. He just got converged by 2 Minnetonka players. They both went down, and Newman stayed on his feet.
Nothing like bouncing off a check. Helmsler is at poke checked away by Lemire, and now it comes to the high slot, and here's a shot that sails wide of the goal from Nodal. And Minnetonka in control with 4:16 left. Pass to the left, and it'll be banked past Wyeth and into the Woodbury zone. Just over 4 minutes left now. 18-12 Woodbury in shots, and over the line, Graham going to the left, and they wait so he can bring the puck in, and now cleared back behind the net where it's controlled by Murphy, who tries to play it up the wing and out to center, and here comes Minnetonka. Murphy ahead, Anderson, one touch pass to the right looking for Loeffler, and that's picked up. Held out at neutral, and Minnetonka brings it in offside as Polovitz did not see that he was not the first player.
A little confusion by the referees there. One had it offsides, one had it on, but once that whistle blows, you can't undo it.
No, it was offside, but yes, hard to undo those. From the face-off, and it's picked up there by Holloway and plays it wide of the goal, and we'll see Minnetonka has one more rush left in them.
One.
With 3.5
For
minutes.
sure, at least one, maybe two.
And now down low, Minnetonka picking it up. Centering pass is blocked, winds up in the corner. Mouse can't get to it. Now on the near boards, it's cleared around behind the net. Mouse will get to that one, tries to center, hit the back of the net. And now to the right point it comes Markowitz. Throws it towards the front. Follow-up shot goes wide by Holloway. And now it's out to center ice. Murphy poking at it, and then Murphy caught flat-footed over the line. Comes Nodal, and then that's stolen away. And Minnetonka starts back with 3 minutes to go. Pass to the right wing is too far for Holloway, and it's from his own side of center ice, so that's icing. And we'll go back for a face-off in the Minnetonka zone with 2:54 to go.
I think one of the keys to this game is will Minnetonka be able to draw a penalty that will go along with their pulled goalie, and I think that happens, they'll tie the score.
Where are these teams in the Youth Hockey Hub rankings, Tony?
Minnetonka's number 3, and Woodbury Royals number 2.
Now Gerke at center.
They followed the card. They followed the card.
Yes, they did. Here's Gerke in the slot looking and trying to shoot. That doesn't get through as Rydesdale will play it down behind the net. Hensler reverses, 2.5 minutes to play. And it's cleared rink wide to center, and it's picked up there by Schofield. Taken to the boards by Nibby. And now here comes Helmsler again over the line. Hensler to the high slot. Tried to work in front. Schofield couldn't get a shot away. And with 2:19 left, it's back around behind the goal to the far side. And now Nibby plays it ahead. That gets to Hensler at the blue line. Now shot in by Schofield with just over 2 minutes left. And played by Nibby off to the left point and now down the wall. It's picked up, and here comes Loeffler for Minnetonka. They're 2-on-2. He's got Gerke on his left. Comes over the line, played it off the boards to himself. Gerke drops back in the slot. The sharp angle shot comes to the near boards. 1:44 to go as we see Jacobson halfway towards the bench. But now Woodbury comes back. Hensler over the line. Poke checked away by Markowitz. 90 seconds to go, and here's Minnetonka back. Pass to the right. Gerke heads for the bench, and now Minnetonka gets a change to get their last unit on with 1:26 to go, and they get a stoppage. And a slashing penalty is coming up. And it's going to be a power play, and it's Hensler going. Oh, boy. Hensler called for a slash.
Can I tell you when you should call your timeout, when you shouldn't? This is when you would call your timeout. This is exact. Oh, but
and now Woodbury takes it and does it for him.
I wouldn't have called a timeout.
Well, 1:26 to play, 1 minute power play, and it's a 6-on-4. Let's take a break. Finish next.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah.
Even that one?
Even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
Kids grow up wanting to play hockey for their hometown. Entire communities support and cheer for the home team. Here in Minnesota, hockey and home are interconnected. If you're looking for a home builder that shares your passion for hockey, look no further than the official home partner of the Minnesota Wild, Custom One. Visit CustomOneMN.com to learn more. Custom One, home comes.
All right, face off to the left of Helmberger. 1:26 to go. Power play Minnetonka, and it's 6-on-4. And it's cleared out to center ice to start. Carter Thompson has to wait for Minnetonka to clear the zone, and now starts back. Thompson over the line to the right. Takes a shot that's blocked. Rebound comes down to Anderson. A shot, a save, a scramble. And it winds up behind the net. Over to the far side, Jack Anderson, 1:03 to go. We hit the last minute. Here is Nibby shooting, and that goes over the top. Now a bank pass, and it's Gerke with it. Cross-ice pass, Nibby shooting. Save made by Helmberger off to the left. Centering pass in front is intercepted, and Woodbury clears the length of the ice. It will be icing with 43 seconds left, 18 seconds of power play remaining. And another offensive zone face-off and a chance for a set piece. And a chance for Minnetonka to get bodies to the net.
I really like Nibby's last shot, the one that was 6 inches off the ice. His first one was 7 feet off the ice.
That was a little bit much. From the draw, Woodbury getting control, and now it's banked out to center ice, and Nibby over to Thompson. 35 seconds left. Thompson over the line, cutting to the slot, now picked up by Nibby, throws it in front, looking there for Orpin. Now is a shot right on by Gerke, and a save made by Helmberger.
How'd you like to be Helmberger's bomber dad right now? That's tough.
I would be in hiding.
They actually paid to get in to watch this game. Wow, that's tough.
Kyler Helmberger, 12 saves on 14 shots, 25 seconds left. And now Hensler's back on for Woodbury, and the puck gets cleared past the defender, Nibby. That will be icing with 15 seconds to go.
He can't call it. He takes a little mini timeout every time. I would drop the puck. I would just drop the puck.
Could certainly see how that might happen.
I would just drop the puck. As an official, you can blow the whistle and drop the puck in 5 seconds.
Now, loose to the far boards. Egan wins it for Woodbury. Now behind the net. And they're trying to take it to the boards. Players fall behind the goal. There's a scramble behind the net. Minnetonka can't dig it out. The game is over. And Woodbury wins it 3-2. An excellent game. Oh, wait a minute. And I took my eye off it for just a second.
I didn't see it either.
And Carter Thompson took a heavy fall, and now the Minnetonka coaches are
they're a little hot.
Pretty upset. And words exchanged between the
I did not see
coaches.
the hit.
I didn't either. And
I'm not sure that the camera even saw the hit.
Well,
you know what I mean?
the game is over, and Woodbury out.
The handshake line ought to be kind of interesting.
It is. And,
very interesting. I know Thompson got hit, but I don't know what happened.
Looking down at your score sheet, and that's usually fatal. And that was, in fact, the case here. 3-2 rather. Woodbury defeats Minnetonka. And we'll see if we have an all-Woodbury final next, as second-ranked Woodbury Black will take on Chaska Chanhassen, ranked number 4. So another good hockey game coming up. And I'm looking at the referees now as the coaches approach them. But that'll do it for us here from Rink 5. Back with our 4th and final game of the morning session next. That's Woodbury Black and Chaska Chanhassen here on the Youth Hockey Hub.